In a recent video, I enraged the internet by saying you should take a brand new frame out of a box and immediately chase it if it's T47 or BSA. Let's get into it. This is how you guys put a bottom bracket in. You smear a little grease in there. I know what a lot of you guys are thinking.
Where's the WinSpace frame? This thing's made in China. That's the problem.
WinSpace makes an amazing product. It doesn't matter who makes it. This test, if you fail this test, it doesn't matter who made it. I don't care if Look made it. Now I get it to right about there and it wants to stop turning. I know what you guys would do. It's time to grab the tool and start using the tool. No, it's not. Okay, because if this thing doesn't thread all the way in by hand with no tool whatsoever, and then this back of this flange right here rest up against the frame, it needs to be chased, period. Okay? So you guys could do these pre-fits if you don't want to, chase it right out of the box. Fine, whatever. But the reason why we're doing that is because we find that 90%, at least, of these bikes need to be chased. Because this one is really pretty good. It's getting most of the way there, and it is basically stopping. Okay? I'm not pretending. You guys can try this on your own. See how neither one of these actually threaded in all the way? And I need to grab a tool. If you have to grab the tool in order to put these in at this point, you are going to be binding the threads together. This is why it needs to be chased, because this tool right here, this die, is the model of what the threads are supposed to be. And if you run this in there, all of a sudden these are going to thread in all the way. And now your torque spec is actually going to matter. Because if I'm fighting friction this whole time, while I have the torque wrench on there, that's throwing off my torque reading. The torque reading is supposed to be the torque reading for fastening it in there, not for overcoming the friction of the threads not being cut correctly.